don't usually do videos like this, but it's a new day. Hey you guys, it's Makayla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I sure hope you consider subscribing. We're on the road to 1K. If we haven't reached it already, I'd love for you to subscribe. Even if we are at 1K, go ahead and click that subscribe button to join the family. Anyways, today's video is something a little different for me. Now, I know it's not as popular, I don't think, but it doesn't matter because I'm doing videos that I feel comfortable with and that I feel is going to be a good connection with you guys. So I'm going to be doing like a chit chat. Get ready with me. If you guys want to see how I go from this to this, then keep on watching. Oh my goodness, you guys. So first off, how is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know about you guys, but so 2022 was just a big year for me. I would say it's kind of like the year that I kind of felt recognized. It was kind of a changing point. There were some big changes, especially towards the end of the year. Just lots of things. So 2022 was just a memorable year for sure though. And then moving on to 2023, it's a big difference. Lots of life changes. I just popped my knuckles, that's what you heard. Just all kinds of things. So let me know down in the comments how your 2023 is. If you could describe your 2023 either in a word or a sentence, you can pick. Let me know down in the comments, and I think I'm gonna leave mine down there as well because I just can't think of anything right now. I probably won't do too much of my makeup details because you guys know I am plain Jane. I do my makeup basically the same each time. I don't usually use a primer. I need to use a primer. Let me know down in the comments a primer that is really good. Oh my goodness, I was looking at a throwback video because I was looking. You want to know how helpful your old YouTube videos are? I was looking for a concealer shade, a Kevin Aucoin. See, I still don't know how to pronounce the brand's name. And I was looking for a concealer shade because I was going to get the concealer because Good Morning America, I'm an old lady now. Good Morning America has these deals and steals. They have some really good deals. And they had a concealer on there, the Kevin Aucoin concealer, and I haven't had that in forever because I won it in a giveaway. And I remember using that and like being sad whenever I was out of it because that was a really good concealer. Let's talk college, okay? So I am needing to film all kinds of videos for back to school because next week, oh my gosh, it is actually exactly 1 week from today. I will be going back to school, starting my sophomore year. Such a big girl. And it's crazy because I had a throwback picture pop up today, actually, that I'm filming this, of me and my friend sophomore year of high school. And I kind of look the same, but my friend looked like a freaking baby in that picture because you know how everyone has their glow ups. Still currently waiting on mine. I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to recreate that picture because that was like so iconic, and I love doing those. I love having the pictures for memories, but we do not have a lot of pictures together. I feel like whenever you guys are closer, you don't have a lot of pictures. I was actually looking at my yearbook just the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, some of the things were very cringy, and then some of them was like, oh my gosh, I remember this, you know. Like it was our first dance senior year. Everyone thought that I was high that night. They were like, what are you on? I want some. They really thought I was under the influence, but I was like high on life, like right hand to God. Oh my gosh, look at my fingers. But I was not on anything. I just had the time of my life. It was the most fun dance that I had ever been to. And I remember we had formed a circle, like a group of us girls, to party in the USA. I remember getting there, like moving my hips, like, yeah. And then everyone was like, okay, Makayla. I don't know what got into me that night, but I had a really, really fun time. Like, if I could replay that dance, I would. I would have to say, moving on to college, I would have to say I had an interesting first year. So let's see. This is my current situation with my other foundation. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be using this Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I'm super excited to open up my other package over here because I have a couple Natasha Denona palettes coming in. I just had a memorable first year, so I stepped out of my comfort zone and I applied for a campus job. Big moves for me, and I actually liked that, and I might go back and do that again because we got to talk to alumni of the university. It was really about building that connection, and I'm going to be using this very dirty brush. Don't cringe, it's just foundation. I had some memorable conversations with alumni, and I think a lot of people were surprised that I applied for it because when it was stepping out of my comfort zone, when you have to initiate that conversation. And then everyone that I worked with, they were really nice as well. And then it was like just some people that you learn on campus. It was like more people know because, you know, I don't do any sports. I'm not in a sorority. I had my little experience with a sorority process, and then I was like, okay, so since I unfortunately didn't get in, that was just my little saying of like, okay, I tried. So it just definitely wasn't meant for me. There was other chances to, you know, make some friendships, like when you have to do unfortunate partner or group work in class. Like I got bonding during my public speaking. I learned people that way because we had to partner up for being in editing, or one time we had a group speech, and I actually liked my group. My group, we did well, and although we didn't win the extra credit, I'm pretty sure we got second place. I don't think we ever found out, but I'm pretty sure we got second place because the team that won thought that we were going to win because, you know, whenever we were voting, we couldn't vote for our own thing. So the team that actually won, they were like, I'm surprised because I thought they were going to win. I remember one of my group mates on the spot, he added a party anthem song, and it was a good touch because we needed some extra time, and then it was good for the audience because they were laughing. As you could say, I was pretty much the leader, mainly because I was the one who signed up first for the group. I made my own group first. I didn't want to be, so what I did, people doing public speaking, for what I did, I passed public speaking with an A. If you guys get to sign up, I never was the first person, but I could be the second person if needed. And I remember being the second person for a speech that I definitely wouldn't have signed up to be the second person for, but the way that it was in line, I was the second person. I love this mascara. This is Prados Beauty, Cece Meadows. She is the CEO, the founder of it, and I've been loving her journey ever since. Oh my gosh, this mascara just boosts a girl's confidence. Like, honey. This chit chat is just all over the place, but I was doing a little research for a project, and I did a comparison because, you know, the controversy that's been going on with Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town. But you guys know me, I love me some older music, and I love that song Small Town by John Mellencamp. And in that song, it's like, I was born in a small town, and I live in a small town. The song is so good, okay? It's just appreciation of a small town. Like, I'm a small town girl. I appreciate my small town. And I know with going to college that a lot of people just are used to living in like a city or like something way bigger and with more stuff, like restaurants, for example. I've seen a lot of complaints my first year of college. Hey, you're getting an education, and especially to have an education like that in a small town, it's pretty good. So that's just kind of reminded me of just be grateful for the things you have. I know the only thing that's really controversial about the Jason Aldean song is the music video. I watched the music video. I can see why it's controversial. But if I would have watched that video like in 2020, I probably would have felt very uncomfortable because I was just in a very different state of life, and it was just really, everything was Black Lives Matter, people rioting, of things. We were just a very divided country, and for a second I had hope. I really did, but yeah, I've just had a time, especially this summer, to look back, reminisce over the years. And in 2020, I would have been like so offended and uncomfortable at a lot of things that I just let brush off my shoulder now. That I just like, I would be offended when I saw like a flag that was being disrespectful to our president. Like, there's this flag in this town, in a neighborhood where there's mostly African American people, and their flag says F Joe Biden and all of you who voted for him. And it's been up ever since the election, and I know they're gonna take it down until he's out of office. And it's just, that's how divided we are as a country. And it's just, I just hope that we get better. Kind of like, why waste your money on a flag that you can't fly your whole life? Like, he's not gonna be president forever, honey. So I mean, that's just my take on it. So like, just a couple of years ago, I would be so offended by those things that would be like taking a stab at other people's parties, because like, regardless of what party you're on, I all the hatred back and forth of like, this isn't my president on both parties that I've seen. We have got to do better, and especially for someone who can vote in this upcoming election, it's like, do I even want to vote? Do I even want to waste my time? And then again, if I don't vote, it's like another vote for someone else if I don't vote, because it's like, they don't want you to vote, you know? So it's like, I want to be involved, but I don't want to be involved. To keep our people informed better. Like, I know you don't want us to know everything, but you just have to pray for you just gotta pray. That's what I've just been in this season. You know, you gotta pray, you gotta give it to God. And just, I know a message that I've been seeing here lately is just to stop worrying, and that's what I've been trying to do. You know, I have been worrying a lot, especially this year. I know that it can be just really hard, but I know that I've been seeing stop worrying a lot. So I just want to share that with you guys, because maybe we're in the same season of just maybe worrying, or maybe we're just in a waiting season. I know that I've been talking a lot about patience. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. This is my shameless plug. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active, especially on stories. So turn on notifications. But Instagram, makaylabwrites. So I talk about the 3 B's: beauty, business, and bettering yourself. But I really try to give you guys encouragement as much as I can. And I remember the recent, not so much recent, but a recent post that wasn't my giveaway. And it was talking about patience. So I know that I have some long captions, but I love to write, and I hope that it keeps you guys engaged. But really look at those long captions. I know it can be like, ugh, I don't want to read this, but I think it'll help you for the better. I just have to clean my makeup bag, but I have my lip gloss here that I have from whenever my cousin had her lip gloss and scrunchie business, and it's been holding up. Probably shouldn't be using it this long, but the lip gloss is still glossing, it's still popping. My lip gloss be popping, my lip gloss be cool. It has taken me over an hour to film this video, and I know it was all over the place, but I know that's kind of with my chit chat. I didn't really have a set topic, and then I had to do lots of breaks and everything, but it was a little get ready with me. And I love how this makeup look turned out. Like, this is my simple makeup. So thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys, whether I know you personally or not, whether you like me or not. Thank you for watching. I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you aren't already. Follow me on my social medias, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.